So, kicking things off, the top 12 running backs for 2022. The first, the safest guy on the board. I did grapple with this a little bit because I do think despite all of the concerns...
Ronald Jones?
No. There are a lot of concerns about Christian McCaffrey as far as the amount of playing time that he's had the past couple of years. I thought about, regardless of all of that, listing him number one because it's very, very difficult to repeat as the number one player for fantasy purposes year over year. That being said, the first overall pick in a redraft, it's not necessarily, like, yes, obviously you want the best player, the best performer, but sometimes it's just a matter of securing the safest player sometimes. And I think that's what Jonathan Taylor represents. He has an excellent chance of repeating. I don't know if I'll necessarily predict that he repeats as the RB1 because it's just a difficult feat to do no matter what the position is. But I will give Taylor the respect that he deserves after the season that he had last year. Jonathan Taylor is my 101 top running back for 2022. He's in an excellent offense behind a great offensive line. Matt Ryan is an upgrade over Carson Wentz, so you have to feel better about maybe they increase their scoring chances in 2022. The defense in Indianapolis is good, so I expect a lot of neutral game script. I expect, there should be close games. Indianapolis should be playing in close games. That bodes well for the backfield, for the running back. Some people like Nyheim Hines because of Matt Ryan's because of the Matt Ryan addition, but he's not the type of player to turn the Indianapolis backfield into a committee. This is Jonathan Taylor's backfield. He is the guy. Will he repeat? It's going to be tough to do. Does he deserve the respect of being the top running back listed for 2022? I believe so, yes.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody else has probably any other player at their number one position in their RB rankings, maybe not in their overall rankings, to each their own as far as positional preference, but in terms of the RB1, if anybody doesn't have Jonathan Taylor as their RB1, I think they're kind of crazy. His year last year was insane, and to your point, the offense got better, but not just at quarterback, because T.Y. Hilton got replaced by a young Alec Pierce, who should at least offer some more. He should just offer some more throughout the season because he most likely won't get injured at the rate that T.Y. was. T.Y. when healthy last year wasn't providing much of anything either. He was pretty much just a decoy field stretcher, even when he was on the field. They also upgraded in the TE room, just by nature of moving on from Jack Doyle and putting Mo Alley Cox in position to be the TE1 for the entire season. I'm not talking about Jelani Woods here. Mo Alley Cox, just by nature of him taking over that tight end one role, makes that offense just a little bit better as well. And Michael Pittman gets one more season in the league with a better quarterback. The whole offense is better, and that's all going to help Jonathan Taylor. He was not the RB1 in points per game. That was Derrick Henry. So is he going to repeat? I think it would take Derrick Henry falling off for him to do so, but there's a possibility of that happening. He doesn't have the warts as far as injury risk that any of these other players have, because these other players that are in conversation for that RB2, RB3 spot, they're all old or oft injured or both. And so Jonathan Taylor has none of those concerns. I think he has as good a chance of anybody to repeat.
Yeah, he's a layup to finish as an RB1, provided good health, with easy top 5 upside, and we saw what he did last year. He was literally number one. So, gotta give him that respect. So